Hi everyone, it's 9 o'clock again on a very beautiful Monday. Why is it beautiful? Because it's public holiday, wasn't it? Wasn't it a good day for you too? Yep, so it's 9 o'clock and this is episode 19 actually for Shine at 9. We've been around for 18 episodes and this is number 19. Today it's another episode that I would enjoy the discussions for because it's about digital marketing once again. And specifically for today, I've brought Darren Chan in and he will be sharing with us some strategies, some guidelines that can help us in our businesses because he will be talking about email marketing. Yeah. So in my description, or rather my introduction to this episode, I was wondering if email marketing is still relevant. So Darren is here and he will explain or rather answer this question. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Darren.
Hey Geraldine, how are you?
Welcome to the show. Ooh, I forgot to correct you from the behind the scenes time. I'm Geraldine.
Oh, Geraldine.
Yeah. I wanted
Sorry
to
about
correct
that.
you a few times and I keep forgetting because it's so unimportant.
So
Hi,
sorry,
how are
Geraldine.
you actually?
I'm doing very well. What about yourself?
Good, good. You
That's
know, I think officially you're my youngest guest.
all.
Hi, everyone who's watching. I would like to propose something. If you're watching us right now, if you can key in to say hi to us, click on share button so that your friends can benefit from this program as well. And the extra question for today is if you can guess Darren's age, put it in the comment box and we'll see who can guess his age. Of course, we will reveal that at the end of the show. Just a little bit of fun we'll have today. Correct, Darren?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so who is Darren? Darren is actually a digital marketing strategy, email marketing strategist, and a copywriting specialist. Yeah. So for a very young chap, the reason that I've invited him here is because that I saw him providing a lot of tips and good stuff to a Facebook community, Facebook group. And, you know, it just inspired me to contact him and say, hey, Darren, are you up to be a guest on a talk show? And just from a simple casual chit chat like that, here he is. So Darren, would you mind, introducing yourself to our audience?
Yep. So I'm Darren, and I'm the email marketing specialist and of course the strategist here at our company Forward. So what we do is we help e-commerce businesses grow from 5 to 6 figures to 7+ figures and beyond in yearly revenue. And how we do that is normally through paid advertising, which is what we are specialized in, and also through email marketing as I would say an engine by the side to generate the extra profit for you guys. And in today's live show and live talk, I would like to share with you guys, if is email marketing relevant, and if it is, how can it apply to your business that you can instantly, I would say profit, but instantly see the needed results for your e-commerce business. And for service-based businesses, I also have some tips and some software that you can use to actually help you guys keep track of the amount of leads that you have, instead of manually emailing them one by one. There's an automated system that you can follow, which I will be sharing with you in this presentation as well.
Thank God, I heard the word that I like, automated. Because
Yes.
so what I do, I run a lot of training programs for other people and
Yeah.
also a lot of conferences. Can you imagine I have to send like 200 out, 300 out, and then repeat the process after the event just to say thank you for attending. So automation is good, and it's such a good news that apparently it's still relevant. Yeah. Okay. Adrian is saying hello to you. And
Oh,
there's
hey
also
there.
another hello from Sharon. Hi
Hello,
guys, thank
Sharon.
you for viewing. We're so
Thank
excited, I can't stop smiling.
All right.
Okay. So, okay, there is an ongoing question as to how old this little Darren is. Okay, so Darren, you have a lot to show us today, to present to us today. Why don't we get on to it? You can share your slides.
Yes, 100%. So let me know if you guys can see it right now.
Not up yet. Hold on, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. We are here with Darren Chan. He's just trying to bring up his slides right now, and he will be showing us a tip or two, and actually not a tip or two. I know this guy for a short time now. He is full of information, good information about to give us about email marketing, and that's why he's here tonight. Okay, Darren, your slide is up. Yep, you can go ahead.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in this lovely Monday night, even though it's a public holiday. Today, I will share with you, if you run an e-commerce business or a service-based business, I will make sure you get away with actionable steps today so you do not waste your time watching this kid talking nonsense online. So what I'm presenting today is email marketing for e-commerce and SMEs in Malaysia. So I'm very specifically mentioning SMEs here is because small and medium enterprises are often, I wouldn't say mislooked at, but they are not given the attention that's needed. And people normally goes for the big corporations with big budgets that they can splurge on. And this really short video is meant to help you guys get this extra benefit. So my presentation outline will go like this. So I have mentioned about Forward, my agency, and we'll go into the highest ROI marketing channel. What is email marketing and how do you implement it for your business? The cost to set up, which is important. You want the highest return on investment and you don't want to pay a lump sum, huge amount of cost that gives you no return. FAQ on email marketing, a few frequently asked questions that I get. And lastly, one actionable step for you today to generate extra revenue. So stay tuned to the end and I will review this, I wouldn't say a secret, but an actionable step. I would like to start off this presentation with this favorite quote of mine. The world's most valuable currency today is not the US dollar, oil, or Bahraini dinar. It's actually attention. So marketers, advertisers, everyone today, even your loved ones, actually are fighting against to get your attention, right? Baby will be crying, your kids will be mumbling just to get parents' attention. Advertisers will be struggling and paying a lot more just to grab your attention. So it's a fast-paced world where everything's moving very fast. And attention is definitely a very valuable currency today. So I'll walk you through as an e-commerce business and as a business owner, how and what is marketing in general. Very simply said, it's your attention or the viewer or the customer's attention. And then there's a platform in the middle, which then turns to dollars, which is your revenue and sales. Right? How you do it is the platform. It can be through Facebook Shop, Shopify, your own online store, email marketing, ClickFunnels, YouTube, Instagram. This is just a few. There may be 10,000 more outside beyond this platform that I'm sharing today. And what I want to share with you guys today is Klaviyo and MailChimp specifically. They are two email marketing platforms which e-commerce businesses today can use. And for service-based businesses like Geraldine, she can use ActiveCampaign, which is also an email marketing platform. So I will show you the top 5 highest ROI digital marketing channel today. There's email marketing, which I will be presenting and go into detail today. SEO, I'm sure you guys know, everyone's been talking about SEO. How do you get ranked higher on your website and Google? Paid search and PPC, which is paid per click. Paid search is Google paid. When you go to Google, you search something up, there's an ad right there. So advertisers actually pay extra for it to bump it up. And when you click on it, the company actually has to fork out money to pay to Google because someone actually click it for them to bump it up. Social media marketing ranges from organic and also paid. Organic is just Facebook posts you post, and Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, just things that you post organically. And paid is, I'm sure you've heard of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Snapchat, all these advertisements that you actually pay the platform so that people will see your product and service. And lastly is content marketing, where you put out content in all the variety of platforms to get attention and traction. I will go into more detail of email marketing because to date, the highest ROI digital marketing channel is email marketing. I'm not sure if they changed the statistic, but from when I last searched up, it's almost 420% extra revenue per dollar spent. So it's very, very high for email marketing.
Mhm.
So what is email marketing? So if anytime, Jerry, if anytime anyone asks a question in the comments, do let me know. I can stop and answer them.
Sure. Okay.
Otherwise, I'll just go and continue this presentation.
Yep.
So what is email marketing, right? Very simply said, it's just an act of sending commercial message to a group of people. So if you have 2,000 people in your email list, you can't afford to send one by one, right, personally. So that's why I use email marketing software where you can blast it out to the masses. Whether if you were selling Coke, or let's say you're selling your own private label item, or you're just saying thank you after a seminar or a webinar that you host. So you can just send it out at a blast. And the beauty of email marketing is that you can automate everything without even spending much time. You can, let's say, plan it all out in a week for 1 year's worth of content that you don't even need to look at it for a year. So that's the power of email marketing. And it is very e-commerce specific, which it should generate you 20 to 30% of your revenue per month. So let's say if you are making 100,000 a month without email marketing itself can give you an extra 20 to 30% a month. So that would be 200 to 300,000 extra revenue a year for your e-commerce business in a whole. So it's very, very powerful. And I'll show you one actionable step you can take after towards the end of this slide so that you can apply to your business immediately. So I'll go into this is more detailed towards e-commerce, but I'll show you. I'm sure all of you guys have emails. You guys receive promotional emails from places that you have shopped before, like Nespresso, H&M, Cotton On. All these, they do use email marketing, and I'm sure you're very familiar with all the emails they send. So emails, this is just a 3 sample. There's a lot of variation of emails. So I'll go into detail towards the first one. This is what I call a promotional or a sale email. So they can see there's free shipping and returns on any order.
Darren,
Yeah.
I'll just stop you for a moment. Yeah. Can
Yeah.
you enlarge your screen slightly a bit more?
Is it better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay, so this one
Thank
is
you.
what no worries. This is what I call a sale or promotional email. Why is that so? It's because they actually prompt you to buy, get 20% off your first order with the code COMFORT20, free shipping and returns on any order. So it's actually a very promotional and very sales type email where they just want you to buy. There's no relationship, it's just transactional. Okay, so this is what I call a sale email, which I'm sure you guys get bombarded every day. The next one is yeah, too much actually. So the next one is value email. I really like this company, Tracksmith. So why I like it is because they give a lot of value email where they do not sell you anything. They don't say, hey, buy our product, sale, free shipping. What they do is, this is what you're gonna get, and this is why our pants and shirts are so are not expensive but priced at a premium, because it's lightweight, it's easy to run. There's how many polyester, what all the ingredients that's made. So it's more educating you rather than selling you an item.
Right.
And the third example I want to show you is this is what I call a review email. So if you, let's say I buy a product from you as a business, e-commerce business, and after 14 days, you wouldn't know the customer journey, the customer experience, hence you can't improve on your business. So what this email does is it gets information from your customer. How was the experience? On a scale to 1 to 10, will you rate us? Or you can make it, you can modify it to say, hey, take a picture of you and our product and drop a review and comment to have a chance to win a free product in the next month. So that really gets the engagement up with your customer, and also you as a business can improve in the future in regards to anything that they are not satisfied with, and continuously improving to get high return customer rate. So this is a very brief 3 sample emails that I have for e-commerce. For businesses, it's more just words and less pictures, less colors. It's just very, it's like you're texting a friend, right? Just text, hey, Darren, how are you? I hope you liked my webinar last month. let me know what your thoughts are. So that's more service-based email, very less pictures, just words, very friendly conversation. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So implementation for your business. So if you are an e-commerce business, there's two that I would recommend is MailChimp and Klaviyo. Of course, there's MailerLite. There's a lot of other email marketing platforms, I'm sure, but the one that I'm very proficient in with is Klaviyo and MailChimp. So I'll just dive into that into more detail. It will not be different from other email marketing platforms. So the principles will still the same, just probably the layout of the software that will be different. And ActiveCampaign is very relevant to service-based. So like Geraldine, you'll be more towards ActiveCampaign for your type of business, service-based. And this will be Shopify, Easy Store, depending how your website is built. You definitely can integrate it easily. So I will show you how the back end will look like. So the benefit, I'll go through the benefit of Klaviyo and MailChimp, and then you can make a decision based on your business needs.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
These are the two most popular one at the moment, is it?
Popularity really is subjective.
Okay.
It really goes up and down. And it's also very depending on the customer preference wherever you are geographically, because like Klaviyo, I personally like it, but because they are based not in Asia, so their support center actually only comes live at 11 p.m. So if I have any questions, I have to wait till 11 p.m. to text them and solve everything midnight, because it really depends on which your personal preference, customer support as well.
Okay, sure.
So for MailChimp, I really like it for e-commerce businesses that are still growing. You're making under 50,000 a month, definitely go with MailChimp because they offer free 2,000 emails. So it's very good. As long as your email list is under 2,000, they will provide you the platform for free. So that's very, very beneficial in terms of cost saving and also when you're starting up. As integration, it's low setup cost, but it's almost free and it's very easy to set up. If you're using Shopify, you simply go to your app and then you download ShopSync, and then they should lead you and help you install. It's just literally click of a button. There's no coding involved, nothing involved. So it's very, very easy to integrate it into your e-commerce business. Literally 30 minutes maximum. Next one is Klaviyo, which is my favorite. It's the same. You go to App Store, you go to Klaviyo Email Marketing for Shopify, and then you just install it. Same process. It's just a click of a few buttons to get it up and running immediately. The benefits compared to MailChimp is not too beneficial. They have only 250 emails that's free. After that, you have to pay, and it gets pretty pricey very quickly for Klaviyo.
When you compare 2,000 and 250 emails, you're talking about email addresses, not the frequency, like you send 100 emails today, you send another 100 tomorrow.
No, it's not. It's actually email list. So it's not frequency, you're right. It's not how much you send, it's just emails in general.
Email addresses that you have, So
yes,
just the audience can take note of that.
Yeah, definitely. And I like Klaviyo, but it can be personalized. You see this personalization? Very personalized discount codes, very personalized experience for the customer. If you're an e-commerce business, I'm sure you have seen customers using the same discount code every time, although they are a returning customer. So this actually stops them and stops training your audience to wait for discount codes. So personalization means that it's very personalized towards me. Let's say if I'm opening that email that you sent, only I can use the discount code. No one else can use it. So it's very very unique and very personalized. And
that's good.
It's very good because I can't cheat the system, and I can't use it. There's a time limit, so I can say it expires in 1 day. It actually expires in 1 day, so there's no cheating around the system, and it really gives personal experience to your customer. So there's no duplication everywhere. I may get a different code than my cousin. Although we both are a buyer, maybe my behavior is different. I buy every 3 months, and my
that's fair. Yeah, that's like a good reward system.
Yes, it's a good reward system as well. So it's very personalized and highly targeted, and it really gives you the extra revenue. And I will show you in a bit an example of of our partner, our past
Very
partner. And customer service, Klaviyo has good customer service, live chat, good support, they'll reply you. Whereas for MailChimp, they actually give you their email, not email address, their actual address for MailChimp in United States so that you can snail mail them your problem. I'm not
Are you
joking.
serious?
So you could,
Okay.
yeah, if you're not on a paid plan, if you're on a free plan, they actually have an email address actually have a address you can snail mail directly to them. Whereas if you are paid, of course, they have email support and live support. Anything paid, they'll give you extra. Whereas for Klaviyo, even if it's not paid, they have very good community, very good customer support for you, even if you're on a free plan. So I really like
Right.
Klaviyo for that reason.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so one example, right? I've been talking about email marketing, all this
Okay. Make
stuff,
this
but
screen bigger. So
right?
many details here. Yeah, I love it. Okay, make it bigger slightly for the old eyes of mine. Okay, all right. No,
Okay,
because
so
the audience on Facebook, they're probably seeing it on different devices, and it might be small. You see?
okay, yeah, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, that's okay,
Okay,
that's fine. So
that's
this
good.
is the month of May 2020, very recent. As you can see, one of our e-commerce partner, they did 219,000. They're doing very well despite the COVID-19, so that's very good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, from email, it's 24. It made up 24% of their revenue. So if they didn't have email, they would have only made 170,000. So they lose 52,000 by not having email marketing system in place. So when you scale up higher, email actually plays a bigger and bigger role. Yes, it's 24%, but you see the numbers. If you're making 20% margin, that's 10,000 in profit a month. So that's how important email marketing is for e-commerce business.
Wow. Okay.
And you can see there's breakdown of flows and campaigns. What this means is this is automated flows. These are all automated. I don't touch them. They're actually sent to it automatically depending where you are in the customer journey. And campaigns are like Hari Raya, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all these campaigns that we want to blast out for you. You blast out, and that's how you get the extra revenue. So hand in hand, they actually make up 24% of the revenue for this client in general, and it's the same throughout for all our customer base. They all get the same amount, 20 to 30%
Right.
extra revenue a month.
And just putting it into context, Darren, this client is Malaysian business.
Yes, it's a Malaysian business, so it's all in RM, as you can see right here.
Okay.
So it's very relevant for Malaysia. It's also easy for us to excel in this email marketing because not a lot of businesses are implementing it.
Yeah, correct.
So it's more like we are getting most of the market share. So it's still early in the trend, and definitely not too late for any business to implement it.
Okay.
So I will not go into detail on how you build this and stuff, as I actually posted it in all the Facebook group. If you're in any of the e-commerce Facebook group, I actually post bite-sized information that you can actually copy to actually implement it.
Those are the bite-sized information that I was attracted to, and that's why I called Darren to join us at Shine at 9 actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. So so maybe you can email me or message me. I will just send you the video as well. If you can't find the videos in the Facebook group, so you can implement it. So the next one is the last software, which is ActiveCampaign. It's more relevant to service-based, like for you, Geraldine. So what this does is obviously very complicated, but I'll let you know the principles behind it. So this is, for example, a person that goes into your website and maybe download something for you, maybe a free ebook that you have, maybe it's a newsletter, maybe they want to inquire more about your business. So this is a trigger, and then they will then send them an email, a welcome message, as you can see right here. And then wait for 1 day, and then you send another message day one. Whatever the content is, you can create yourself, but this is all automated. So you don't have to send them personally. It really depends which day they are in, and it's all automated, and you can send them at scale. So it doesn't matter how many people come in, doesn't matter if they text you at night, midnight, they will still get a message without you even sending it. It's all automated.
Wow.
And
Okay.
this one, it gets a little bit tricky because what this says is, and how it works in this complicated flow is, for example, what if they reply you? So let's say you send the first email and they reply you. So what happens then, right? So when they reply you, they jump onto this flow, right here. So if they reply you, you can say, thank you for replying me. I'll get back to you in 2 days. And you wait for 2 days and then say, hey, how can I help you? This and that and that. So it's very more tailored in that sense. So it's not just, oh, they reply me and I need to go manually reply them. You can actually set this whole system up. So it is still automated, right? Until, let's say, for instance, they come to here, hey, I have a free 30-minute consultation. Do you want to hop on to my consultation call? And they click on this email and they hop on. And that's where you end the email flow, and they will not get future emails from you, because that's your end goal as a business, right? You want them to hop on and book a consultation call, to book a service call with you, so that there's a relationship that can be built, and then potentially you can work something out. So this is more sophisticated because there's replies involved. There's what if they don't open your email? What if they open your email and don't reply? So it gets complicated very quickly. But you can definitely do all of that, all automated, and it's very easy for a business to scale big if they want to.
Right.
So the next one will be the cost to set up. Okay, so you see the numbers. It helps you gain 20 to 30% and all. But how much does it actually cost you as a business? So Active Campaign, the one that I showed you previously, it only starts from $9 a month. So it's very, very low cost. Imagine paying 36 to 40 ringgit a month, and all your like what you call that, all your stress about messaging, emailing your clients, emailing your leads, all gone. You just 40 ringgit a month to set everything up. So I personally believe it's good that you can buy time for 40 ringgit, so you don't have to constantly monitoring who's replying who, if they replied me or where are they. If my customer seen my email, it's all there. You can all set it up in 1 day or 2 days, and it's only for 40 ringgit for all the stress to go away. So that's very helpful as a business.
Crazy. That's low cost. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very low cost. For e-commerce, it's a different structure. MailChimp, I mentioned 2,000 email subscribers for free, so that's good. But after that, after the 2,000 free, it starts from $9.99 a month, so it's very low. And as your email list grows, of course, the cost increases. But don't worry, because these costs will definitely be covered back by your email sent. So one email for us, I give you an example for our e-commerce partners. One email blast we send, it gives us maybe around 5 to 10,000 ringgit revenue. Let's say they make 50% of it is profit, so they make, let's say, 2,500 ringgit profit. That easily covers up the fee to set up in the first place. So it's almost a no-brainer to set up email marketing for your e-commerce business, because you can generate that income back immediately. But for service-based, it's a bit tricky because you don't actually sell things on the spot. So this is probably just a trade-off between time and how much you are willing to pay for it.
But definitely it's an intrinsic value. You can't put dollar to dollar, but it's an intrinsic value. I mean, if you think creatively and if you strategize this well for a service base, it's about touching base, keeping warm the relationship. It's about providing that kind of service that would otherwise takes a lot of time, sending a WhatsApp, and then you suffer with, oh no, I forgot this person, or I did a spelling error on a few of them, few of the messages, blah, blah, blah. So many things that you can save on just by, in exchange, it's $9 per month.
Yeah, definitely agree. Especially as most businesses, they use Excel spreadsheet to track who they messaged, who they texted. So it gets very messy. And you're an owner and you want the business to work for you, and you don't want to work inside the business for long term, right? So
I think even last year when you work in a team, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, wonderful.
And lastly, for Klaviyo, my favorite, I'm probably very biased towards Klaviyo. I'm not,
I can hear that.
they do not pay me. I'm not an affiliate, but they only have 250 subscribers for free. There's a reason why it's so low, because their customization and their function is so good, and I promise you, it'll pay you back in heaps and heaps, in time and in money as well for e-commerce business. You can see they start from 20 USD a month, and it could go up to 750 USD a month, but that's only like 3,000 ringgit a month, right? But then your e-commerce business can easily make you more than 3,000 ringgit in profit a month just by email. Assuming you're doing more than 60,000 revenue a month, then definitely you can try out Klaviyo. Other than that, you can stick to MailChimp first and exploit their free 2,000 email list.
I like the word exploit.
Exploit, yeah, very good. I actually like MailChimp for being so generous to new business owners.
Yeah. Okay, Darren, you take a breather for a while. Okay. Just to say hello to everyone who's watching tonight, we have with us Darren Chan, who is actually an email marketing specialist. He is here. He's been explaining to us about email marketing and how it can benefit your business, whether you're a service-based industry or, in fact, if you're an e-commerce business. He is encouraging you to stay on till the later part, to the end of this show, so that he can actually share with you a tip that you can implement immediately right after this episode ends. Yeah, so it's very exciting what he has been saying with, to us. If I remember the statistics correctly, Darren, you're saying that by using email marketing, you can increase your business revenue by 20 to 30%.
Yes, that's correct.
So for those who just joined in, but maybe you just saw the title, the headline that I put, is email marketing still relevant? So the hard answer is yes. You just need to know the right tools, the right applications to use. Yeah. Okay. Back to Darren, because he's got a few more things to share with us. Yeah, Darren, you managed to catch your breath?
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a few more slides. I will not take too long. You get to the end of the slide where you can have that actionable step for your e-commerce business to implement instantly.
No worries, you have all the time. Don't worry.
All right. So I'll go to a few frequently asked questions that I get from all the e-commerce business owners that I normally speak to. Number one is, how do I know if my email campaign is successful? So a lot of them actually took on the advice to implement email marketing, but they don't even know if it's successful, if it's great, it's costing them money. So all the email marketing software that I mentioned, which is MailChimp and Klaviyo, they actually every email you send out, there's actually a space beside that email that says how much you are getting for every email you send. So in that case, right, you can actually track every email. How much is every email making you? So you will not be in the dark. You're not like, I send an email and I pray and I wish that it converts and people buy from you.
So this is amazing for all those business owners or those marketing people who are very numbers type of person.
Yes, especially for business owners, because end of the day, you want to know if you're making profit bottom line, right? And praying and hoping that things work out only can bring you so far. Once you start to scale, you need to know where all the numbers are coming from so you can make an informative decision. So this is where email marketing actually tracks all of that, and it's very useful. You can know who opens your email, who clicked your email, where did they click in the email, and what they buy. So very highly targeted so that you can understand your customer and better service them as a business as well. So the next question is, what type of content works best? So that really depends on your brand. Some brands, they don't like to be pushy, so they don't have promotional email. What they do is they give a lot of value to their customers. Hey, this is how you make this and this at home. Hey, this is how you cook a steak. Hey, this is a recipe for making curry laksa, and all this value email that they don't even want you to buy anything from them. They just want to give you information that helps you as a person. So that works well because it creates relationship with your customers, and they in turn will buy from you in the future. So it really depends on your branding, your business, what's your goal end of the day, and then that's how you tailor your content to it. So this is a very good one. Best time to send your emails. When is the best time? when will they read your email? So in conclusion, right, there's no one answer to it, but I will show you how you can find the best time to send to your customers. Rule
Mhm.
of thumb is Tuesday morning 11 a.m. Straight up,
Interesting.
Tuesday morning
Interesting.
11 a.m. You can try tomorrow. Tomorrow actually is Tuesday 11 a.m. Send an
Yeah.
email out. It should give you the highest open rate in any day of the week.
What's
Okay.
the psychology behind this?
So the psychology behind it, I'm not sure. They do not explain it. It's all through statistics. Email
Hmm.
marketing software, they actually compile everything and then they study behind it. And they found
Mhm.
that 11 a.m. it works the best. For me, my theory is that people get bored at work at 11 a.m. because they come in at 9, they work for 2 hours, they feel like
Mhm.
they need some breather, so they just
Uh-huh.
go on their phone and then they check their emails.
Yeah.
So
So, okay, for those who have tuned in before or who has attended a lot of digital marketing, social media classes, and they teach you Instagram. It's best that you post after 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. That's the highest number of audience on Instagram at that moment. So it's a different ball game for email marketing. Yeah. The reason I use the word psychology behind this is because I love to understand the consumer psychology. So I think this can help a lot of business owners make decisions. When are you on emails? Most likely not at night. So yeah, this is what Darren is sharing. So Tuesday at 11 a.m., a lot of people are on their email apparently, evidently.
yes, and
Right,
that's
yeah?
just
Beautiful.
this is in on average. Whereas for
Mhm.
our personal e-commerce partners, it's very different. It's actually 1 to 5 p.m. So
Can you
how
repeat that?
So for it's the 11 a.m. is a ballpark, a good rule of thumb. Same as
Mhm.
your Instagram, after 8 p.m. Is the best time to send, but it works only if people don't know. If everyone knows and everyone start posting at that time, then the algorithm doesn't work that
Don't
way
tell them
anymore.
the secret.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, don't tell them that secret. That's right. But unfortunately, it's on the internet.
Mm.
So that is why I like Klaviyo. Again, back to Klaviyo, they actually study your customer behavior. So
Mhm.
after sending a lot of emails, a lot of time throughout our day, so Klaviyo, one good thing is I can actually send my emails to my customer throughout the day, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 24 hours. I will
Mhm.
send 5%, 5%, 5% of my email list. So maybe
Mhm.
20 people gets at 1 a.m., 20 people gets at 2 a.m., and it goes all the way 24 hours. So
Sure.
what that does is I can study my customer which hour are they most likely to open their email, which
Yeah.
hour are they most likely to purchase my product, right? So for our customer, I realized that the highest open rate, people who open my email, is 1 to 5 p.m. But shoppers, the highest revenue per email sent is 9 to 11 p.m. So I need to make a
Ah,
very wise decision here. Do I want them to open or do I want them to buy?
right.
So, of course, I understand if they don't open, they can't buy. So that's the
It's a
dilemma,
balancing
right?
act. Yeah, it's always a balancing act.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
So that's why I like Klaviyo. I can know all this instantly. I don't even need to code. I don't need to open up my Excel. It's there for me to study and analyze. But MailChimp, I'm sure you can do it, but I'm just not proficient enough to understand how it works. Klaviyo is a no-brainer, very easy. I don't even
Because
want to set it
you
up. They
already
tell
shot with Klaviyo. That's why you didn't learn MailChimp.
Actually, I didn't even know that in Klaviyo. It just popped up in front of me and said, "Hey, do
Mhm.
you want to send your email between these two times? We found that it works the best." Yeah, all right, let's do it. So I tried a few times and I realized it
It's
actually
great for
works the best.
beginners. Yeah, it's great for
Yeah,
beginners.
it's very good. It's very good.
Mm,
So
I'm
yeah,
beginning
best
to
time
like
really.
Klaviyo now.
I love Klaviyo. I'm probably very biased.
Okay, all
Okay, so
right.
the next question, last two questions, I'll go on very quickly is, should I buy an email list? A lot of people start out a business.
Oh, this
They have,
one. Okay.
yeah, they have no email anything. If I have 100,000 email and I need 1% of conversion, I can make
Mm-hmm.
thousands overnight, like very easily. Right? I just
Mm-hmm.
need 1% to buy. That's it, 1%. But they don't know that how Google and Gmail algorithm works is if a lot of people or is 0. I don't know how many percent people flag you as spam, your whole email goes to spam. Doesn't matter who you send to.
Correct.
You as a sender, you'll be labeled as a spammer. Future emails that you send will not reach their inbox. It will go to the spam folder.
Correct.
So email list, I would not suggest you buy. Email is a long game because you want your customer to genuinely give you their email. There's consent there. They will come back and buy from you every 2 months, every 3 months, depending on your product cycle. So over the lifetime of your business, let's say 5 years, they'll buy from you every month of every year. So it actually is more beneficial to you as a business to get the right email than getting a lot of emails, if
Right.
that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So
This
it's
is
a very
the game of organic growth.
Yes, correct. It's very organic and very, just be patient because your business, your plan, when you start a business, you want it to last for years, right? You don't want it to be an overnight success and dump it the next day. It's your sweat and tears, your baby. So it's always good to build the email list the same way, slow and steady, and just let it grow organically and very naturally instead of buying artificially. So the last one, yeah, the last one will be, what metrics should I track? So a lot of e-commerce business, they care about their open rate. So how many people open my email? I wouldn't recommend. Open rate is important to see the engagement. How healthy is your audience? Are they interested in your email? Are you sending the right content to your audience? If it's not the right content, they will not open. So it's a good metric to track if they're engaged. And another metric I would suggest is click rate. So how many people open your email and actually click on the link that is in the email? If they click, means that they have the desire to know about you, they desire to buy from you. So if they open your email and they don't click, maybe you're just entertaining, but they don't even want to buy from you. You're just an entertainment to them, right? Like a picture can be very beautiful, but end of the day, you want the picture to grab the attention and make the sale, right? Even if you see on a Facebook ads, how many of you watch YouTube and you just can't wait to press the skip ad button in 5 seconds? Because I am the kind of person who just want to skip ad, right?
Me too.
So yeah, correct. So that's like open rate, right? Seeing the thing is open rate and clicking it is click through rate. So what I would suggest is, there's a lot of different metrics, of course. There's place order, there's a few other rates and metrics to track, but personally I would recommend just open and click through rate. It just gauge how engaged your customer are and how likely they are going to buy your item. So if open rate is low, you can just tailor your content to more engaging, more interesting content. If your click-through rate is low, maybe your email should be more pushy a little bit. Say, instead of learn more, you want to say click here to learn more. Like actually direct them and let the customer know to click there in the first place. Because if I open an email, I don't know where to click. There's so many pictures, there's so many things. So if you tell me to click here, I actually click there. So that really helps the conversion rate of the email.
Yeah. What people say to sexify the contents lah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the last slide for the day. Other than that, it's just what my team and how to contact me. So this is the one step that e-commerce businesses can make today to instantly boost your revenue by 5 to 10% a month, right? So what is this? This is a pop-up form. Do you mind if I jump onto a website right now?
Go ahead.
All right, so let me show you. Most e-commerce business, right?
Okay, to safeguard your privacy, Darren, I took it off stream first. When you're ready, when it's already showing on your side. Okay, it's back on screen. Okay, protect your privacy because you were Googling something I didn't want. Okay, all right.
So this is
it's good.
So this is a very good example. This is a top e-commerce brand in Australia. Not sure if it will work. Actually, Geraldine, if I go to incognito, will it work? Will my screen still share or not? I don't think so, right?
I'm not too sure, but why don't we try? I don't know.
No, that's okay. That's okay. What you viewers can do right now is you go to Alia Skin in your free time as well. If you go to aliaskin.com, they'll actually have a pop-up right here. Because I go to the website almost every day to study them, that's why they don't have a pop-up. They probably know I won't key in my email. So this actually stopped. So what happens if there will be a pop-up on the right bottom corner? There will be a pop-up like this, Don't miss out free shipping on your inbox, 10% off, it's a miracle. So what this is when your customer goes into your website, before they see anything, there's a pop-up on their on their screen that says, and prompt them to put in their email. You can see your email,
Yep.
your email address. So
Yep.
why is it just your email address? Because they understand the power of email marketing. All they need is your email. They don't even need your name. They just need your email.
Yeah.
So they understand the lifetime value, because once you get a customer in to be once you get a viewer in to be your customer, they will buy from you again later in their stage of life. So it's not just today, it's down years and years down the future, they will still buy from you like a loyal customer. So they understand the value of it. So it's important to implement this. So if you go to MailChimp or Klaviyo, you can actually set this up. Once you integrate it into your e-commerce platform, there's a pop-up form. It's a pop-up. I will show you at the top. Do I have it here? All right, you can see there's a, let me zoom in. This is Klaviyo. There's a sign up form here. You can see right here. So what this means is, even in MailChimp, they have it. So you go there, you click on it, and then you can make your own pop-up form. So if you set it up, whenever I go to your website, I will now have this pop-up form before I even see your content on your website, right? So this is very good. You realize that all the pop-up form will have 10% off, free shipping, some form of incentive to give the viewers an incentive to enter their email, right? There's no point in sign up for our newsletter, join our VIP list. Like, personally, I wouldn't give my email for that, because to me, it's very private, right? My email is very private. So for me to give you the information, I need a bigger incentive, like 10%. 10% is a good incentive for me to buy something from you, provided it's a good product. So a lot of businesses say, oh my God, 10%, I'm taking 10% away from my profit margin, right? That's a big number, 10%. But I always advise business that if you do not give this 10%, think of it this way: without this 10%, they will not be your customer in the first place. So will you rather make less money or do not make money at all, right? Because if you make less money right now, they will come back again and again and again. And the next time, obviously, they will not have that 10% because this is just one off. You can actually do it in back end in Shopify. So they only have that one chance to make to use that 10%. So they will not use and get that offer again. So it's actually very beneficial for you as an e-commerce business to get that viewer into buyer. And if you have not have this pop-up form, you can implement it immediately after this. And after 1 month, it's almost, I can almost guarantee you have that minimum 5% extra revenue. Really, minimum 5%. It's it just works, right? As human, everyone wants discount, everyone wants an offer. So why not give them an offer upfront, make them become your loyal customer, and then you can nurture them later on with all the automated flow and educating them as a brand, who you are, what you do, what's your vision, so that they believe in your brand, and then they will buy with you and buy from you again and again. So, but that will not happen if they did not buy in the first place. So that's why it's very important to have that incentive for you to purchase.
Wonderful. And I think just to share some knowledge on this also, is that once they key in their email address, this is basically the first level of opt-in. So Darren mentioned earlier that some people will click you as spam and all this. So if they, of course, given that if they remember that they've given you their email address, and when they see your email in their inbox, this way they will at least be happy or ready to receive an email from you. So that way you won't be tagged as spam so easily. So this is the first level of opt-in, correct, Darren?
Yes, correct. And this has proven to work very well. It's almost one of our best email flows, because once they key in their email, they actually go into an automated flow that I've already created. They will get sent all this email in accordance to what I've already preset. So I don't need to manually send them an email. It's already all sent behind the scenes. And it's proven to convert very, very highly for us. And I'll recommend for any e-commerce business to actually implement that today after this event.
Crazy, yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, all right, Darren. That would come to your last slide, yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually the last slide of value, and this is just a very lightweight, not much information. This is our team here at Forward.
Mhm.
It's just Hilfa, Ruby, Julian, he's the founder, and then there's me, and then there's Erin. So
Mhm.
we have 3 graphic designers, a website designer, and then Julian and I, we are the email marketing. I'm the email marketing person, the data analytics guy. So I already
Mhm.
studied all the numbers. And Julian does more Facebook ads, media buying to really drive the traffic in for our business.
I
Um,
see.
and
Okay. A
yeah,
young
and
team.
yeah, do not
Very
guess all
young
of the
team.
age. Do not add.
No,
Do
no,
not.
no. Someone guessed your age correctly already, by the way, Darren.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll go back
Okay.
to the screen and then I'll know who is that. And
Yeah. Okay.
this is just a form or way to contact us on our website, my phone number and my email address.
No
So
worries. So for those who want to get in touch with Darren, I will definitely be providing that information, like with all my other episodes, yeah, all the other guests. Darren, we are not leaving you just yet. We actually have a question from the audience. Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen. Come back here. Yep. Okay, you can see the question as well. So question from Liao Wai Chi. Will the sender know that his email have been tagged as spam?
yes, so in Klaviyo, again Klaviyo, I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can do it in Mailchimp, but in Klaviyo, I can't show you the backend because due to our the NDA, I can't show the client's name. So there's actually a way you can see how many people flag you as spam. So far, we have 0%, thank God. People can unsubscribe. It's better for them to unsubscribe than flag you as spam. Because if they unsubscribe, they just won't receive your email. But if they flag you as spam, your rating in the server actually goes down. So no matter, it's really hard to get back up. And whenever you as a sender send to anyone else, the rating actually gets down. So because you have already flagged as spam by someone else, you can actually see who spam you as well. Obviously, don't bug them anymore. Leave them, and then normally people won't flag you as spam unless you send unless they don't have the consent or they give you the consent to send the email.
That's a very good question from Liao. Thank you so much for that question. Okay, the audience is a bit quiet. They're more excited to say hello to you. A lot of your friends are here, I believe. I do have some questions of my own, but you've answered most of it during your presentation just now. So, is it difficult to start to do email marketing? Because what I understand is from the market point of view, it's a very tedious process. Yeah. How
Um,
easy is it?
when I first started, it took me days to set it up. So tedious because I need to think of my customer journey, where they are, what they do, when they click on the email, do they even click on the email? As an e-commerce business, did they add to cart? Did they check out? Did they abandon the cart? Did they just view my product and leave my website? So a lot of things I need to think about it. But what we have found is that we have a standard flows, automated flows that we identified in the customer journey. That's all businesses will have these few flows as a if you run an e-commerce business. So it's just more plug and play. There's a template for it. Feel free to I'm happy to share as well. The content wise, you have to think as a business owner what you want to give out, your branding side, what to say to your customer. Definitely need to sit down with your team, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks to think of the content, and then you can schedule it. But once I schedule it, I did not even touch this for 5 months. It's just automatically running for me back end.
So the pain is just at the beginning, like a lot of other things we do in business, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Are there any more questions from the audience? Let's have it. Darren, would you like to, defend yourself? Someone is accusing you of something right here. Just for fun, I put it up, yeah?
King of spam. Can you point out? Can we ignore that? No, he's just a friend.
Yeah. Okay. So with email marketing, yeah, a lot of businesses do not just e-commerce can see the value of it, but if you are an e-commerce person who is stuck, unsure how to begin, unsure how to succeed Darren is the guy to talk to. So I will provide you with his email address. He's really been very forthcoming. You can either PM him or email him at darren@forward.com.my, and he can assist you to grow your e-commerce business in the next 90 days. Right? 90 days is not written simply by me, I hentam, yeah, given by him, yeah. So some sort of a guarantee and assurance there. So yeah, 90 days is what, 3 months? Yep. So Darren is definitely the person for you. I've been doing digital marketing for 10 years now. To be very honest, email marketing is not something I touch because it's really tedious. Back then, it's been there. Aweber was introduced to me. Along the way came MailChimp, and along the way the ones that you mentioned. I've never gotten into it because I found it very tedious. Yeah, until this day that I have to correspond with hundreds of people. That's when I realized, shit, I should have learned it. I should have picked it up. So if you are in that same boat as a business owner, and if you are an e-commerce seller, yeah, 20% business growth just because you added an element, email marketing. I think that's a fair trade, right?
I can't answer it.
Yeah.
I'm very biased right now, as you know.
Yeah. No, you're already biased to Tavio. It's okay. I'm biased to social media management as social media marketing as well. I think in a lot of ways, if you are an e-commerce shop owner, I don't know what you call e-commerce brand owner. If you are doing very hard work on e-commerce, it is a little bit incomplete if you do not have email marketing. I'll be very frank. It's very incomplete if you do not have email marketing, because your customers are ready to buy from you because they like your brand, they like you. So why not, have some sort of a push strategy, a little bit of a push strategy, that you can strategize as opposed to leaving it to the marketplace to do it for you. Right, Darren? You cannot, you can agree.
Less credibility because I'm really very biased towards email marketing.
Yeah, I understand. It's not less credibility. You come from the field, you understand the numbers. Oh, by the way, something that I found interesting about Darren after scouring his LinkedIn profile, because before I do all of my show, I check out my guest LinkedIn profile for validity lah. Confirm that my guest boleh pakai one. The reason that this young chap is very into numbers is because he's got a degree in actuarial science. So if you know what actuarial science is, you understand that these people are very numbers oriented. And that's why Darren, throughout his presentation, he talks about numbers. So email marketing, business owner, you need your numbers in. So that is why, Darren is the right guy to explain to us, at least give us an idea and inkling of why is this important to our business. Oh, okay, there's another inquiry from Liao again. Are there any rule of thumb on how many email we send to a customer before we are tagged as too pushy, or they get fed up and unsubscribe?
Personally, my rule when I do anything is 80-20. I'm sure every one of you know 80-20 Pareto principle. And same as 80-20 is 80% value, 20% sales and pushy. So if you give them enough value, and then when you push them a little bit, they'll probably more likely than not buy a product. But if you push them every day, they'll probably unsubscribe in the next few days. So it really depends on the customer journey as well. If they add to cart, they check out, but they just didn't buy. For some reason, their credit card is somewhere else. They have no money in the bank right now. Then I will be pushy and say, I will send 3 emails over the course of 3 days, and push them and say, hey, do you want to check out? I'll give you a 10% discount. Your 10% discount is going to expire in the next day. Your 10% discount is expiring in the next 6 hours. So I'm very pushy. But if they are not in that phase, they're not in the state of mind to buy in the first place, I'm not very pushy. I'm just giving them value, educating them as a brand, what we are as a brand. And if they want to buy, they can. Because if you force them into buying and they end up don't like your product, they either going to give you 1-star review, or they're going to flag you as spam, or they're going to unsubscribe. So either ways, they are not going to come back anymore. And we want long-term growth for our business. So we always want to give more value first, and then we can have the sales later on.
Okay, very good answer. Not just thought of by me. Liao agrees that your answer was a good one. Okay, so we've reached 10 o'clock. Darren, I've taken more than enough time of yours. So
thank you.
It's been a very inspiring sharing by you. And again, for those who want to get in touch with Darren, you know how to get in touch with him now. I will leave his contact details on the comment box later on, and Darren himself will, reply some of you in person on the comment box. And with that, I would like to thank Darren for your time, your 1 hour spent with us, and also for all the audience tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in for 1 whole hour. And there is an announcement with regards to Shine at 9. This week is a little bit different, in which that I will not have a Wednesday show. My next show will be Friday. So from now on, Shine at 9 only will go on for twice a week, Monday and Friday. And on Friday, we'll have a previous guest. She's back on the hot seat. Sonia will be back with us, and she is the expert. She's a branding expert, and she'll be sharing more stuff on Friday. Yeah. So see you guys then, and thank you, Darren. Good night, everyone.
All right, see you all. Have a good night.